So yes, if they got a nice badge, you would have.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to AnthrOhio 2020. All right, thank you for coming to AnthrOhio 2020. Welcome to 2021. How many times do I got to do this?
Just a couple more.
All right, welcome to AnthrOhio 2022. All right, it has been a bit of a while since I've seen this hotel, all of these people, since we've been able to get together and put on an event. So thank you for your patience with us and welcome. We are hoping this lives up to at least what you remember from 2019 if you are not new. And if those of you are new, we hope this lives up to whatever expectations you may have. First things first, I do want to say we do have food trucks today and tomorrow. There is a truck out there that just has crepes, so go get crepes.
They're so good.
And there's also a burger truck. We will be having El Catrine will be coming tonight, which of 5 to 8, and then we'll have the crepe truck back again tomorrow at the same time, 11 to 2, to take care of your breakfast/lunch needs.
Oh, yeah.
Those of you who are new and don't know the drill, we also have a hospitality suite in the front of the hotel behind the bar. It is not going to be like full-on meal food, but there will be snacks, there will be sodas, there will be peanut butter, jelly, bagels, waffles, fruit, the things that will get you through the day. Please do make sure you are eating through the day. Please make sure you are showering at least once a day. Sleep is advised. I hear screaming. I don't know what's going on. Some of us may be out of practice on that and forget that you do need to have downtime. Some of you are new and may not think you need downtime, but you definitely do. All right, so I should probably introduce some of the people that I have up on stage with me. This is definitely a group project and the product of many, many people working for years, I guess, at this point, to put on. So the person in the fluffy suit is Travis. I didn't realize that Puka joined our staff, but I guess Puka is now on.
You've been voluntold.
Puka is one of our 3 guests of honor that we picked in the before time to come up here, and thankfully was still able to join us. Would you like to have any? Do you have any words, Puka?
I do. But hi everyone. I don't get to talk to you often. My name is Puka, and I'm a goat, and I'm here. I want to thank everyone so much for being here this year. Honestly, it's just so beautiful to see you all here after all the time that it's been, and I have a lot of love to see everyone coming out in this event still happening. And it's funny to be talking now, but first of all, I wanted to say a little shout out to the art team this year who worked so hard, and I got to see behind the scenes what everyone was doing, and the guests and the art staff did such amazing work this year. So please look at all the beautiful art that was produced and all the work that was put in by people, and I had to shout that out. They really deserve a lot of appreciation. And also, just so you know, when I'm more interesting later as a goat, for real, I have a game that I'm going to be playing, so if you see me, feel free to come up and play a scary, risky dice game where you might be rewarded prizes or punished terribly. Yes, and also, it's not on the schedule because it's a very secret event. Don't come to panel room 1 at 2:30 p.m. on Saturday. There's no GOAT events happening in panel room 1 at 2:30 on Saturday. Shh, don't go there. But do go there and come hang out with me and play games and win prizes.
Go there.
And be punished. All right. and thank you, everyone. I'm really very excited to hang out with you this year.
We also have, I can't see if they are here because light is in my eyes, but Stabler Cake and, all right. I can't see because my eyes are terrible. But we also are honoring this week Stabler Cake, who is in the dealer's room as well, and Lichgate, who is between Puka and Stabler Cake in the dealer's room. These are all three tremendous people that we've had with us at the con for years, and we are glad to finally give them a chance in the spotlight. Speaking of things that we're honoring, we are, well, less honoring and more here to help. We have the Pipsqueakery returning, and I'm going to have a bunny come up and talk about that.
Bunny. Hey, how's it going? No one's awake yet. Come on. Hey! I'm going to try to keep this short. My name's Jake. I'm the charity lead once again for this AnthrOhio. Again, what year is it again? I'm so lost on it. Once again, we have Pipsqueakery, all right, once more for this event, but I got a very special announcement that we have a very special thing going on this particular year, and I'm very excited about it, so I want you to listen very carefully. We have an anonymous donor who has contacted me and the Pipsqueakery and AnthrOhio that wishes to match any donation done at this con up to $50,000. I have been doing charity operations for 15 years at conventions all over the country and never had this happen before, so it's a very unique opportunity. So just remember, if you have the ability to donate, it means a lot in general, but just to think that that's going to be matched. So if you can, totally donate, it'd be great. Do you want to say anything about the cool animals you brought?
Sure. I brought lots of cool animals. You should definitely come see them. Damien, do you have any words? This is Damien. This is Damien. He does not have any words, mostly because he's a rabbit. They're kind of quiet. But we do have rabbits, a hedgehog, guinea pigs, Patagonian cavies, which probably a lot of you have never even seen before, but they're very cool.
They're so cool.
An iguana named Trogdor. Got Trogdor. Trogdor is here to burninate. So, yeah. We have a lot going on, a lot of really cool merch. I don't know. Anything you want to say about any of that?
Lots of cool merch, and I checked out they have coloring books, which was super, super cool. So again, we're going to be matched this year, so be here for closing ceremonies to hear what the final amount is. Remember, that's going to be doubled. So again, if you can donate, this is a very special opportunity for Pipsqueakery. It'd mean a lot. So that's all we got. So I'm going to hand the mic back to Richard. Thank you so much, guys. Have a wonderful con.
In addition to the merchandise that Pipsqueakery brought, our convention pin is being sold through the dealer's table. That's all right. It's a Fursona pin that we had made like 3 years ago, but they have a stock over there. If you can get the camera to zoom in on Jake's pin.
Where am I holding it?
Oh, there is no camera. Okay. Zoom in on that thing. But they are selling those pins for $20. Also, BLFC has graciously donated the steampunk-themed ribbons. If anybody was at BLFC last year, you can go for $1. You can buy little ribbons for your badge that say things like hacker or tech or runner or various other cyberpunk jobs that exist in the future. All right. Safety I do want to bring up so that they can get back to work. We do have our wonderful safety team back again. They are all dressed in this. Did you want to talk or do you want me to do the talk? Okay. They are all dressed in this Ghostbustery outfit. If you are having an issue, if you are having a problem, if you have seen something that is maybe a problem, please let the safety team know. They are here to help. They are here to mitigate problems. They are here to diffuse situations. So don't be afraid to bring up anything to them. If you see something, definitely say something. The worst thing that always happens, and it always happens every year, is I find out about something terrible that was going on all con like a week from now. And I would like to not do that. I know that it's always going to happen, but bring it up at con so that we can address it instead of a week later when we're all trying to decompress or sleep. Did I hit all the good points, or?
Yeah, I'd say when someone comes to us, we do keep it confidential.
Oh yes, anything you bring up to the safety team is kept confidential. That stuff only floats to the staff if it's like, hey, you need to go do this and talk to this person. But otherwise, it is confidential. All right, cool deal. On the topic of safety, I will bring up, well, if you're here with your badge, you already know, but we did require vaccinations for this weekend, and we are asking people to mask in all convention spaces. It's not ideal, but we do have to face the fact that like it's taken us 3 years to happen because things are not ideal right now, and things are still not ideal. We want people to be as safe as possible. We don't want to hear about like outbreaks or super spreads like other conventions may or may not have had. I'm not going to name anybody. I've just heard some conventions it was a problem, but we want everybody to go home and then not like wake up regretting their entire weekend. So we do ask you to please keep your masks on for that reason. If you're eating and drinking, obviously you can't like pass through food through your mask unless you have some special system, which let me know. I would love that. But please do be respectful of other people's space. We've introduced this year this little color communication badge. These blue, there's no blue. Green, if only it said the name of the color. Green, yellow, and red on it, if the camera can zoom in on it.
Oh my God.
All right. These are entirely optional things, but if you would like to wear something that indicates how comfortable you are with people approaching you, how comfortable you are with strangers engaging with you, if you have any sort of social anxiety or any reason that you want to indicate to people without explicitly telling every single person, hey, go away, not right now. This is a good way for you to tell people that either like, yeah, come talk to me, approach me, or I need some space, or maybe not right now. This is a good way for you to non-verbally communicate to everybody. These are available in the operations room, which is that thing that you walk by and there's a big shutter window in front of it. Just go in there and grab these. You don't even need the full set if you don't need to. If you know you're always going to be green and yellow, just grab a green and yellow. But this is a way for you to let people know how you're doing without actually telling every single person.
Hey, people in the back, if you can come to the sides so that we're not blocking the doors.
There's a whole big space over here for standing people or for people who want to be active and fit.
Over there too. There's more.
Please and thank you.
All right. As I mentioned, this whole thing is a volunteer endeavor. We have all been working for a long time to put this thing on. Sometimes we recruit volunteers on site, so I'm going to let Richard talk about that.
Wait, am I getting paid for this? Oh, crap, never mind. Well, I want to thank everyone for coming out this year. We're always excited to have you guys come out. And we always appreciate the volunteers that help us out every year. It's always someone different, but we always appreciate the help. It helps make the convention run. So we always are looking for more volunteers throughout the con. We have QR codes up at registration and con op, so if you're interested in signing up, you can scan the QR code. It'll take you to the Telegram chat with all the links, so the sign up links, the check in and out links. You can check in with me, Oxley, and people in con ops, and we can help get you directed to where we need assistance. And we need assistance throughout the convention. It could be for setting up rooms, being a runner, door guarding, different things that we need throughout the convention. So we're always looking for additional help. So don't be shy, and there's rewards that come with it too. So the more hours you work, the more rewards you can build up for. So otherwise, thank you for all coming out. We appreciate it. Woo.
Yes. We also have Drew, who is our chief of staff, who wants to talk about staffing a little bit.
Well, it's a bit much to jam that in. But yeah, so we love to have the volunteers kind of on site, which are the gophers, and that's a great way to learn about the different areas, what goes on behind the scenes, what are the tasks involved in the different departments. But then the next step up from that is to join staff. We meet once a month throughout the year, and then building up to the convention itself, and then on site we devote decent amount of time actively doing things in the background in front of people and everything else. But like I say, if you're interested in staff, we really kind of recommend people go for first, test things out. In the past, we really haven't had department descriptions. That'll be one of our first tasks after this convention, is to kind of write those out and write some kind of job descriptions, want ads, that kind of thing. So if you'd like to join our staffing team, keep an eye out on our website going forward, and we'll also be announcing through our social media outlets with Telegram announce, Twitter, and Facebook. And we're also going to be kind of rotating some positions to get some fresh blood, some fresh points of view on things, because our growth has been tremendous. So we need to add more staffing to each department, and also we're breaking out some of our departments that have become very complex with the whole full range of what they're doing. So we're going to be looking for some good helping hands going forward.
I will probably thank staff much more extensively at closing ceremonies, but right now we're just getting up and running. So I'm going to be brief on the thanking people, especially since I don't want to God, thank you for all your work, and then they leave, and then for 2 days I have nothing. Okay, how many people here, this is your first con ever? All right, a couple of quick things that you may not know if you've never been to a con, but if you are in one of the really hot, fluffy costumes, like Dawn and Dash may be here, if you go out this room to the left and go down the hallway, the first door on your left is a fursuit lounge. It is full of fans. It has a lot of water in it. The things you need to cool off, the things you need to hydrate. If you wish for a place to hide where you can take off your head, if you're not shy if you're shy, unlike Giroux, that's our headless lounge. That's where you as a costumer can go to decompress, maybe cool down, get some water. Please make sure you are getting some water. You may not think about it. You will dehydrate much faster when you are wearing however many pounds of fur and foam and whatnot. Also, if you do lose anything through the weekend, our operations team will help you. One of the things that they do, in addition to helping us operate, is they collect all the trinkets and things that are lost over the weekend and wait for you to come back and get them. So they are, again, that room with the big shutter window. I believe, is that the Ohio room? No, that's the Capitol room. Capitol room. It's called the Capitol room. But if you've lost something, please let them know. It may come in after you look for it, or they may already have it. What else is important to know as a first-time at a con person?
Hospitality.
Yeah.
Do you have a nice little pocket programming guide?
We have a pocket programming guide if you want to see panels by tremendous people such as Boozy Badger or Status Ferret or Alkali or whoever's sitting next to Alkali. I can't see because Dawn's in the way. But
I'm so fat and think so.
descriptions of each panel are in the con book, but you can grab this little pocket guide to remind you what's going on, when, and where. These things are both in registration.
Pocket guide right here.
Yes, this pocket guide. It fits in your pocket.
Pocket guide right here.
It fits in your pocket. Look, I know. I have a lot of pockets. I know what I'm talking about.
I always thought as the first time finding the zoo was also important.
Oh,
And you can pick up the pocket guide down at registration at the con store area, so if you need one. And now in pocket size.
and then again, there is a hospitality room behind the bar that you can get snacks, drinks, fruit, that kind of stuff. There's also a cool down hangout space called the Zoo, which is in that hallway going that way, where you can go hang out. No food in there, please, but
It is the Cardinal Room.
that's the Cardinal room. Okay. The Cardinal room, and you can go hang out in there, try to meet people. We have a thing outside you can take your photo in front of. It looks really neat when the sun's out, which will happen someday.
I don't know. This is Ohio. That's debatable.
Okay, updates to our schedule as things change. Information about the con can all be found on our social media site. It's at AnthrOhio on Twitter. And do we have another one?
AnthrOhio on Facebook.
AnthrOhio on Facebook as well. And there's a Telegram announce channel. So whichever way you prefer to get your updates, keep an eye out for information throughout the weekend as things change, things get added or moved around. If food trucks are here, that kind of sort of stuff. All right, I think.
Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna let Gravy talk for a bit. She's our head of art. Go ahead.
Okay. First off, thank you, Puka, for thanking me and my team. But also thank you as well. The GOHs, all three of them helped so much this year. We got new refs for Dawn and Dash. We got so much art done. All three of them worked. Some of them, Lich and Stabler, even collaborated on multiple projects. So and a bunch of my local friends who I had last year for the team did the art for the pocket guide, and a lot of the art you see in the book, that's all people I know that I was able to gather together and get art from, as well as myself. So I'm just glad that even though it was difficult, because 2 years ago, you wouldn't think 2 years it would take that long to draw that much or get that much art, but I don't remember the void, so. But yeah, I'm super grateful. Thank you all.
Thank you, Gravy. Thinking of other things you may not know about if this is your first time at a con. To the right of this dealer room, in that big fluffy inflatable tent, we have multiple dealers selling their furry themed wares. We're also going to have dances every night. Maury.
Good evening. Good afternoon. Sorry, still waiting for the caffeine. So yeah, we're going to be having dances each night, Friday and Saturday, and we're going to have a dead dog on Sunday. I don't remember the times exactly.
Do you need a pocket guide, Maury?
I need many things. Let's see. As I remember, it's going to be Forsaken and Blaze. Yes, Forsaken and Blaze tonight. Tomorrow night, it's going to be Beta Monkey and Bolt the Wonder Pony. I probably goofed the name. They're going to be starting up
10 o'clock Friday night, 10:30.
Tonight they will be starting, I think, at 10:30. Tonight they will be starting at 11, and tomorrow night they will be starting up at 10:30. Yes, I know it's not on. It's different than this.
Which is important to pay attention to our social media for when events change and do not line up with the pocket schedule. So please pay attention to our social media.
It's not his fault.
Oh, okay.
Also, going on to some other stuff. In the con store, you can buy this beautiful t-shirt. Well, not this one specifically because I'm wearing it and it's mine. But you can buy this shirt that was designed by Stabler King. It is awesome. It is UV reactive, if I remember correctly. And it is utterly sharp. We also have some Yes, we do. We have the lanyards as well for $5.
These are done by Ryuku 7.
Ryuku 7. And also we have a few other items. Stop by the con store. It is right next to registration.
with that said, we're going to release you into the wild. Please go out and have fun. Jake is sneaking up on me. Oh, okay.
Just a reminder, there's a Meet the Charity panel directly after this in secondary. So if you want to see some cool animals and hear some goofy stories, secondary right after this. Thank you guys, appreciate it.
Yes. Please come and meet some goofy people and hear some cool stories. Well, release you to the wild. Have a good weekend. Let us know if you have issues, please, so that we can take care of it. And then we'll see you back here on Sunday.
Welcome to AnthrOhio 2022.
I have no idea what's going on right now. Na 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 na. Hey, hey, hey. 6 o'clock. All right. I think we're still missing AJ. And we're missing Ray. Well, all right. We do have a bunch of people out and about still doing things, but we want to welcome everybody to hi. Okay. All right. So, welcome to the AnthrOhio 2022, everybody. We hope you have a great weekend. We have 3 days of programming and events and fun planned for you. And
ceremony.
Oh, all right. Welcome to Sunday. Sunday, 6 o'clock. We're starting to wrap up, but we hope that everybody did enjoy this weekend. We want to thank everybody who showed up. Thank you for your patience with us as we kind of tried to clear all the rust and fog and spiderwebs and all the other metaphors for not doing things. For that long gap that we had, those 3 years, months, whatever. So thank you for sticking with us and your understanding as we try to work these processes out. We are a volunteer organization, but we are also like a community. And this would be really weird if we showed up and did it and then nobody showed up to actually like do anything else and we were just running a con in an empty hotel. So thank you for everybody for showing up. I do want to thank all the volunteers, especially, I'll thank specific people who've been working for the past years to get this going, but especially those that at con stepped up and really helped us out. That's like how most of us end up coming to be on staff. That's how we kind of get things done, especially when we realize we need this thing done in 30 seconds from now. Our wrangler for those volunteers are Ridger and Oxley. I don't think I see either. Are Ridger or Oxley still?
I think they're still busy packing stuff up.
Okay, unfortunately. Any volunteers in the audience, though? All right. Oh, I know what that is. Okay. So thank you to all the volunteers. Some of the people are still out there wrapping things up. Hospitality is unfortunately closed, but we want to thank those people for sticking in there and keeping all that food and those sodas out for you. I I tried to write down the number of hot dogs consumed, but I can't count that high, so I just put like a little, like one of these dealies. So
The more than 8 symbol?
yeah, the more than 8 symbol. So thank you to our hospitality staff. Thank you to our operations staff, some of which are probably still not here. They're out doing things, and they're definitely not like jumping around on stage, waving their arms about. There will be someone in that operations office for a few more hours. If you lost something, please go over there and get it. We don't want to take it home. Did you want to say anything, or are you just going to make horse noises, or? Make horse, okay, there we go, horse noises.
I'll say something for him.
Okay.
On behalf of this crazy pony here, I'd like to thank all of you for your patience. We had several panels that we had to swap rooms during the panels because of space issues. And I would like to thank everybody for your patience when we switched the headless lounge and the zoo because of an AC issue. That was kind of like a spur of the moment thing, but thank you everybody for your patience, and I hope that it turned out better that way.
We did have a few hotel issues through the weekend. Thankfully, like, we have staff on site to help us work with it, to keep those elevators kind of running. I think we're only down one for the duration of the weekend, but we're glad to be back at this venue. They've always been good to us. This weekend has been no different. I know there's been a few wet things to work through, but you know what? It's a big building, and there's always issues. And the fact that we have the confidence that the hotel is going to work with us and help us be a successful event is why we keep coming back. So, and we will be coming back next year. We had a new registration team in there with a new registration system. Now all those people have pretty much checked out since we closed Reg, probably one of the first departments we closed. So unfortunately they are not here unless I am mistaken. But, oh, okay, one person's here. Thank you, Calypso. But we can let you know through that registration system that we had the support of 1,134 of you this weekend. So thank you to all of you. There are some familiar faces out there. There are definitely some new faces as well. Hopefully we see you back next year. Hopefully we see you back next year and in future years. Our programming, put together by Travis and Hijinks and many volunteer panelists. This is another one of those things that doesn't happen without people stepping up and offering to do things. I'm glad that we've had some of our fan favorites like the Frank and Fursuit show up, or the karaoke, or whatever the heck it is that Alkali does. I don't understand it.
He mostly cries.
Yeah.
Well, that's me
yelling
too.
and crying.
But we are not completely finished with the programming. There will be a dead dog dance in here, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. We do ask you not to stay too late because our AV team definitely wants to wrap up and get some rest after this weekend. But also that was my attempt to shout out to the AV team, so yay. We will also have karaoke next door starting at 7 p.m. I didn't put down an ending time because that person seems less needing to sleep. We'll see what happens. But there will be karaoke there 7 p.m. to question marks. Video game room is unfortunately closed down, but we want to thank all the people who brought and donated equipment. We don't own all of that stuff. It is through gracious donations and people saying like, hey, I think this would be cool, let people play with it all weekend. So if you have something in mind next year that's like, hey, this is cool and I want people to play with it all weekend, please let us know, because that's how it works.
Video games.
Video games. Digital, electronic things with displays that are cool to play with. I think that covers all the bases on that. Board games will be open for a few more hours. I have down until 8. I think that's where they're going to close down. But, you know, so those are 3 things that you can go and do afterwards if you do not have to immediately head out, if you are not rushing out of the building. Enjoy your night. Wind down. Maybe get some sleep before you work tomorrow. Yes, sir.
Tabletop gaming needs to return the room at midnight.
Right.
And so we will allow people to continue to play games until we have to pack it up. So the more volunteers we have to help pack up the van, the later we can let people play.
Okay. We had 2 rooms where we let people with our artistic or crafting or creation skills to showcase those skills. We want to thank our artists who showed up and peddled their wares in the little salon EF over here in the Artist Alley, and also those dealers who put up with our pavilion woes this weekend. We had a dedicated team working on getting all those dealers taken care of, getting things lined up.
I love you all.
We appreciate you bringing your wares to show us. We hope that you also appreciated all the people buying your wares. And is Little Shark, is there a shark somewhere? Okay. We also want to thank our con store. Hopefully you got shirts and adventure kits and lanyards and various things. If you did not get a shirt and had to do a voucher, we will be doing another print run for those. We will be in touch when we get that squared away. Keep in mind it might take a little bit because our supply chain is good, but we will be getting back to you. We do have record of that, and we will make sure you get the shirt you want, need, can wear. Yes. So, one thing we need to thank is, dependent on a person, is there a bunny? Jake, get up here. Jake's going to talk to you about rodents.
The mic is good.
That's a mic.
Bueller. Awesome. How's everybody doing? Yeah, that's a lot better than opening, right? Everybody's like, Awesome. So, as he's already announced, I am the charity lead this year. So, but I'm going to be passing the baton for next year. So I appreciate 6 years of doing this, and you guys have been great. So
What is time?
Huh?
What is time?
Yeah, I know. I am completely lost. But since AnthrOhio #1, it's been an absolute blast being with this team, and I can't thank them enough. Woo! So I also want to thank my team, which includes Floppy Belly right there. Hey! And unfortunately, the next person I'm going to thank is not in the room because they're watching the merch table, is Laughing Fox. So if you see here, say thanks. That means a lot. And then I want to thank the helper, actually part of the charity crew, Felicia, am I correct? Hey, the bunny ears in the back. All right. So you know what this means, Alex? Where's Alex? You come on?
Hey, Jake. Who is our charity?
Our charity. Oh, that's what I'm getting Alex for.
Okay.
We got this. We talked about this. We made a plan. I saw your little piece of paper. Almost like it's scripted. Yeah, come on up, guys. Come on. So, the Pipsqueakery. Hey! if you want to say any final words. Oh, you're getting the mic. Be prepared.
Oh, this is our second time, and it's been wonderful seeing all of you guys, especially seeing people a second time. I really feel that community thing you guys talk about. And I really want to thank everyone, one, for having us, the staff, and two, for doing so much to donate to us, artists, performers, everyone involved, and of course, all of the people just straight up donating. It's been wonderful. I think so. I forgot to prepare any one-liners.
All right, guys, you ready for that magic number? Now technically I'm gonna be doing two numbers, because if you recall, we have an anonymous donor, which part of the deal was I cannot reveal that anonymous donor, but they will be matching it. So the number will be, drum roll, anybody wanna do a drum roll? Hey, there we go. There we go. That gives me time to put my thumbprint on my phone. All right, that total is $13,639.12. Doubled becomes $27,278.24. So all thanks to you guys and the anonymous donor, of course. Thank you, AnthrOhio, so much. I appreciate it. That's it from us.
Yay, that's a bigger number than the hot dog number I had.
All right.
Same decimal though, it's weird.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Thank you everybody for donating to the rodents and the pipsqueaks and to the little chicken too, the little buck. And Trogdor. So there's a large group of people who behind the scenes have worked to make us look good over time. We had a tremendous art team hacking away I didn't mean to do that, working away for 3 years. Wait, not yet. We had a great art team working away for 3 years, including our great GOHs, our pukas, and our stabler cakes, and our lich gates. I see a puka. Puka, do you want to say anything, or you just want to headbutt people? It's easier with the mic, though.
Hi everyone. I don't get to always talk to you all the time, so I'm happy to take this opportunity to mostly just thank you all so much for hanging out with me this weekend, and I really hope that you had a fun time, because I really was happy to come back, and this convention pushed me to make a lot of really fun stuff and hopefully to be deserving of the honor to get to be here, because this convention is a really special thing, and to get to be back together again like this and still be here now means so much to me, and to be a part of it and to be honored and be made a guest means more to me than I could possibly say. So I just want to thank you all so much, and I really appreciate all the souls that were given to me this week, and I'm very proud of them.
Make sure you get to a bonfire with all of those souls before anything bad happens. I think that's a video game joke. I don't know. I'm old. But we had a tremendous art team putting together our art assets to make us look good. We had a publications team that put together the con book and helped make signs, and I don't know why you're flailing at me. Okay. So thank you, Calypso. And we had great photographers who've been taking photos at this con, at previous cons, some of our out-of-con events, to kind of showcase the kind of things that you guys can be doing, are doing, will be doing this year and later. So thank you to everybody who helps put together our like public-facing image and helps reel the people, chronicle our adventures. So, talking about GOHs, I suppose we're supposed to pick GOHs for next year. I forgot to do that, so instead I'm going to randomly draw names from these eggs that I picked out of a basket earlier. So let's see. The first one is going to be Velocity. And then this one says Yahweh. This one says Dappist. So we want to welcome next year as our GOHs, Velocity, Yahweh, and Dappist. They have been the ones that have been hiding these eggs around all year. Well, multiple years. Yahweh is also the person who created Dawn and Dash, wherever they may be.
Have I lost my children again? Yes, we've lost the children. Leashes. Hey everyone, we're absolutely ecstatic to be next year's guest of honor. We have so many ideas for next year, our brains are practically scrambled at this point. But I promise we're going to try to make your con sunny side up. Oh yeah, be prepared. Something that a lot of people doesn't know is that Confines, which is the group that hides the eggs, actually started at this con. Like 5 years ago, we just hid like 50, and it grew, and this year we hid 450, but we'll see how big it gets by next year. So thank you so much.
We are ecstatic to have them. Come on. Fine.
Stop touching your chalice.
We also do have a theme for you, though. Our theme next year will be to the fur-flung regions of space. And the most exciting announcement, we're planning to only have a 1-year break this time instead of a 3-year break. All right, so are there people waiting in the wings to say things? Is that why you're over there? I can't speak pantomime. Use the mouth words.
We're here just to support our convention.
Okay, thank you for supporting the convention. So, two last groups we wanted to thank, but please be mindful of our safety team. They're still here to make sure that you do not hurt yourselves as you enjoy the last night of our convention. Again, you can spot them in these gray, beige, what color is that? I can't see anything right now, but
it's Ghostbusters color.
If you're having a problem, please let them know. They are here to help. If you are missing something, please go to Ops. They are here to help. If you have commentary for us after the con, you go home in like 3 days, think about, that would have been nice. Please talk to our publicity department. Tell them about our socials.
You go ahead.
Oh, all right. So we're on the Facebook at AnthrOhio, and we're on the Twitter at AnthrOhio, and we're on the email at AnthrOhio.org. Please get in touch with us throughout the year. Let us know. We do not run on our ideas alone. We value feedback from all of our attendees. It is super crucial that we know how you felt about this thing or that thing, or what thing you think we're truly missing. Also in that vein, I'm going to stick around here on stage. I think Drew might be sticking around too. Well, if anybody else wants to join me as well, staff-wise, I mean, and we can take some feedback from the audience. Please let us know what you thought. Again, we have ideas, but in a void, we're just going to keep running with our ideas, and that probably doesn't look great. So please let us know how you feel about things. Other than that, though, you are... Oh, when did you get here? Oh,
I know, I'm invisible, but that's how I work my best.
Okay.
You know, being part of the volunteers, the idea is being in the background to keep the con running smoothly. And I do want to thank all the volunteers we've had this year that have helped us out and in years past. And we do promote people that do help us as volunteers. We bring them into the staff, you know, they're valuable assets to us and make this con the wonderful experience that you all have every time. I want to say every year, but we've had that wonderful break that we all so appreciated. Thanks, Ed. Thanks for that break. We appreciated it. What? But I did want to say one other thing. We know we just came out of a few challenging years where we haven't had a chance to all come together like this. And I do appreciate all of us coming together as a community, because it's not a community of one, it's a community of many. And we've all had a moment to finally be mindful of those around us, being vaccinated, wearing masks for the convention. So we want to thank you, and we appreciate your mindfulness of the others around you during this entire time, so we can have this time together with each other. So give your all selves a round of applause for taking the time to making this happen. Thank you.
We can't spell community without unity. Yeah, there you go. Hey, Ridger, is all the work done? Do we still need volunteers for anything?
Well, funny you should say that. After we're all done here, we have a dead dog dance tonight, so I would appreciate if everybody would actually start stacking the chairs to the outside wall.
I want to clear it out.
Well, we have most of that done, actually. I was waiting for you, but, you know, you're a little busy. We love you, Ed.
Oh, okay.
You can't be that good.
I'm waiting on you, but...
And...
I'm busy.
Okay.
All right. Do you have something, Jake, or are you just watching?
Updated number.
Oh, update.
Sorry for interrupting, but we just had a last minute donation of $360. I believe that was close enough, but that made it an even $28,000. Thanks again. Thank you. Thank you so much. And thank you guys for letting me announce it.
All right, so thank you. Again, if you want to contact us after the con, Twitter, Facebook, go to our website, which already should have art for showing our next theme, I believe. Thank you, Jem. Wherever Jem may be, thank you. If you want to stay and offer us feedback, please do. If you want to go enjoy the rest of your night, drive safe, get some sleep, take care of yourselves. Please do not spend the next week miserable because you went way too hard this weekend. But drive safe, take care of yourselves, and then I'm going to wait here for feedbacks. Well, not like the floor. Yeah, there you go. Thank you, everybody. Did my mic get cut? Oh, there we go. Okay. Thank you, everybody.
Silver Gattoman, he bought me a coffee. Silver Gattoman, here is the song for thee. He likes to video all the panels at the cons. You should go and watch them whether they are short or long. Silver Gattoman, you video that's not a jibe. All of you go to his YouTube channel and like and subscribe.